Li-Fi can be thought as of light-based Wi-Fi. That is, it uses light instead of radio waves to transmit the information. And instead of Wi-Fi modems, Li-Fi would use transceiver fitted LED lamps that can light a room as well as transmit and receive the information. Li-Fi is transmission of data through illumination, that is sending data through a LED light bulb that varies in intensity faster than human eye can follow. Li-Fi stands for what? Light fidelity. The history of Li-Fi is not too old. This technology truly began in 1990s in countries like Germany, Korea and Japan, where LEDs could be retrofitted to send information. Herald has continues to wow the world with the potential to use the light for communication. On 12th July 2011, Herald has used a table lamp with an LED bulb to transmit a video of blooming flowers that was taken then projected onto a screen behind him. During the event, he periodically blocked the light from the lamp to prove that the lamp was indeed the source of incoming data. And at the TED Global has demonstrated a data rate of transmission of around 10 Mbps, comparable to fairly good UK broadband connection. 2 months later, he achieved 123 Mbps speed. Back in 2011, German scientists succeeded in creating an 800 Mbps capable wireless network by red, blue, green, and yellow. Light emitting diode technology can be a game changer in the field of data transmission. The present scenario is something like this. The radio spectrum is congested, but the demand for wireless data is double each year. Everything, it seems, wants to use wireless data, but the capacity is drying. So, Li-Fi can be a very good option for this. There are some other issues with radio spectrum that compels us to think an alternative for radio waves, that is capacity, the availability, the efficiency and the security. If you talk about wireless fidelity, it works on radio waves, which is very costly, less bandwidth compared to the other spectrum, and it is insufficient spectrum for increasing the data. Millions of base stations consumes huge amount of energy every year. Wi-Fi technology is less secure too. Let's see some common spectrum that can be used for data transfer. Radio wave that we are using right now nowadays. Ultraviolet, that is very nice, but it can be very dangerous for us. Gamma rays, it's not tested. Infrared, we use it in different kind of devices such as remote control cameras and all. Visible, on which we are still working. This will be better to use and safer to use, and the bandwidth will also be larger. X-rays, as we all know, it is specially used in hospitals. Why only visible light communication is required? Because gamma rays can't be used as they can be very dangerous. X-rays have similar health issues. UV rays is good for place without people, but otherwise it's dangerous for the people. Infrared, due to eye safety regulation, it can only be used with low power. Who and what can replace radio waves for the wireless communication? The answer of this question is Li-Fi, that is light fidelity. Let's understand the basic concept of light fidelity. LED, that is light emitting diode, can be switched on and switched off faster since operating speed of LED is less than 1 microsecond than the human eye can detect. causing the light source to be appear continuously. This invisible on-off activity enables a kind of data transmission using binary codes. Switching on an LED is a logical 1, switching it off is a logical 0. It is possible to encode data in the light by varying the rate at which LED is flicker on and off to give different strings of ones and zeros. Modulation is so fast that human eye doesn't notice it at all. But how Li-Fi functions? Operational procedure is very simple. If the LED is on, you can transmit a digital 1, and if it is off, you can transmit the 0. The LED can be switched on and off very quickly, which gives nice opportunities for transmitting data. So all that is required is some LEDs and a controller that code data into those LEDs. We have to just vary the rate at which the LEDs flicker depending upon the data we want to encode. Thus, every light source will work as a hub for the data transmission. But still, a lot of work and research is required to be done on Li-Fi. The data will be transferred from the server through lamp driver. It will go through LED lamp, then at the end of the client there will be a photo detector machine which will receive the signals from LED lamp, then it will be further processed and will be transferred to the data app. For gigaspeed technology, the Li-Fi consortium defines GigaShower, GigaSpot and GigaMimo models. GigaShower and GigaMimo are the other models for in-house communication. There a transmitter or receiver is mounted into the ceiling connected to, for example, a media server. GigaShower provides unidirectional data service via several channels to multiple users with gigabit class communication speed over several meters. This is like watching TV channels or listening to different radio stations where no uplink channel is required. In case GigaShower is used to sell books, music or movies, the connected media server can be accessed via Wi-Fi to process payment via a mobile device. GigaSpot and GigaMimo are optical wireless single and multi-channel hotspot solutions offering bidirectional gigabit class communication in a room, hall or a shopping mall. Let's talk what is required for Li-Fi constructions. It requires four primary sub-assemblies: bulb, RF power amplifier circuit, printed circuit board, and an enclosure. Let's compare Wi-Fi and Li-Fi speed of data transfer. In Li-Fi, the minimum speed will be more than 1 Gbps. Normally in wireless fidelity, the data transfer speed is 150 Mbps. Mode of communication. In Li-Fi, it uses light as a carrier, and in Wi-Fi, it uses radio waves as a carrier. If you talk about the spectrum range, the visible light spectrum has 10,000 times broad spectrum in comparison to radio frequency, and the radio frequency spectrum range is lesser than the visible light spectrum. If you talk about the cost, it is cheaper than Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is very costly in comparison to Li-Fi because it requires to use radio spectrum. If you talk about the network topology, both wireless technology uses point-to-point network topology. Operating frequency. Li-Fi is quite far away in this parameter in comparison with Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi frequency range is limited to few gigahertz, whereas Li-Fi operating frequency is more than hundreds of terahertz. The upcoming future wireless technologies are far better than the current technologies. Li-Fi technology is still in its infancy. However, some areas where it seems perfectly applicable are traffic lights. Traffic lights can communicate to their car with each other. Cars have LED based headlights, LED based backlights, and cars can communicate with each other and prevent accidents in by exchanging information. This wireless technology can be very helpful in traffic lights, reducing the accidents and traffic congestion. Visible light is more safe than radio frequency, hence it can be used in places where RF can't be used, such as petrochemical plants. So it can be safer than radio frequencies. Light fidelity can be very useful in airlines too. Whenever we travel through airways, we face the problem in communication media because the whole airways communications are performed on the basis of radio waves. And to overcome this problem, Li-Fi can be used. This technology can be used in the medical instruments also. Li-Fi can even work underwater where Wi-Fi fails completely, thereby throwing open endless opportunities for military and navigation operations. There are millions of street lamps deployed all around the world, and each of these street lamps could be used as a free access point. Light fidelity is basically based on LED, so it will reduce our electricity bill and it will maintain the bill too. Limitations and challenges that we have to face while using light fidelity technology. Light can't pass through objects. Interference from external light sources like sunlight, normal bulbs, and opaque materials in the path of transmission will cause an interruption in the communication. High installation cost of the VLC system, that is visible light communication system. A major challenge facing Li-Fi is how the receiving device will transmit back to transmitter. The possibilities are numerous and can be explored further. If this technology can be put into a practical use, every bulb can be used as something like a Wi-Fi hotspot to transmit wireless data. If you think this video is useful to you, please share as much as possible. Like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for the latest notifications.